Welcome. This is going to be a short video review of a Leica Magnus rifle scope with a magnification range 2.4 to 16 and with an objective lens of 56 millimeters. This is the top of the range model from Leica, from the Magnus series, and like we said before, it has a really usable magnification range starting with 2.4 magnification, and it goes up to 16, so it has an almost 7 times zoom factor. This scope comes with a manual in many different languages, where you can see all the instructions for maintenance and care, for zeroing the rifle scope, also how to use the illumination with all important information about the scope. So everything what a user needs to know. You also get a test certificate that each scope was tested and everything was checked before it left the factory in Wetzlar in Germany, and with warranty. The warranty is valid for 10 years. You also get all information in this small booklet where to claim your warranty and so on. And you also need also get a small cleaning cloth for lenses with a nice Leica logo on it. So what can we tell about this scope? It has a really big 56 millimeter objective lens, so it's really bright, and Leica claims that it has a 91% of light transmission, that the light transmission rate is 91%. This is one of the highest light transmission rates in the super zoom rifle scopes. So this model in particular is meant for low light use. Because of its 16 top magnification setting, you can also use this scope for long range shots on wide, really on wide distances towards the target. It is waterproofed, shockproof. You can mount it on any kind of rifle, on any caliber, and it is also filled with nitrogen, so that even when the temperatures are really low, you don't get any fog inside because of the temperature change. It also has a special coating called Aqua Dura, which prevents outer fogging on the lens surfaces at low temperatures. And also it protects the lenses against water and dirt and so on. So it's a really good coating. If you breathe on it when there is low temperatures, you will not get a fog outside on the outer surfaces of the lenses, so the scope will always be usable. It is about 36 millimeters long, 36 centimeters long. It's a big scope, and it weighs a little bit less than 800 grams. All the controls on it are really big, so you can use it with your gloves. It has a Parallax Compensation which goes from 50 meters all the way to infinity, and this side focus can be operated really smoothly, and it's big enough even if you use the gloves, it's no problem. The reticle in this rifle scopes is placed in the second focal plane here, so even on the highest magnification settings it is really thin, only 5 millimeters on 100 meters. The clicks are 1 centimeter, and you can see on the turrets they're really audible and give you great feel. What is also very nice on these turrets is that they have a 100 clicks per revolution. This is much more than most of the competitors have on their turrets. The scope reticle is illuminated. You can see the illumination control here on the eyepiece. The eyepiece is also, you can set the diopter setting with it. It has a fast focus. And the illumination system has two general modes. One is for low light, the moon, and one is for day use. You can see the sun here. Each mode then has an additional 60 levels here. If you click minus, or like this, plus. And with this clicking, you can fine-tune the illumination so that it is always the right intensity for any light conditions. The illumination is daytime usable and fine-tunable also for the low light use. A really great system. It also has a position sensor, so when you turn the scope like this or like this, when you put your rifle down, it automatically turns off. Also if the scope is vertical with the rifle or like this, it always turns off the illumination and it saves battery life. Also when you are not hunting anymore and you leave the rifle at peace, it will also automatically turn off the illumination. You can get this scope also with a Leica BDC, bullet drop compensation, or like Leica has patented rapid reticle adjustment. This system, you can see it here, is lockable. Now you can see it's lockable. Then you can unlock it and change the setting. Oh, I locked it. Now it's unlocked and I can click. Because it has 100 clicks per revolution, or 95 if you have a Leica BDC, you can range out to about 600 meters, 500 to 600 meters with most of the calibers. There is also 12 different preset rings for this Leica BDC system, which can be choose depending on your caliber. So when you zero the rifle scope and you see you know your ballistic curve of your caliber, you can choose the appropriate ring and you can exchange this ring with another one. And then you have, instead of clicks like here, 10, 20 and so on, you only have numbers for the distances, like 100, 200, 300 and so on. So shots on longer ranges are really instinctive and easy. You just use your rangefinder to set the distance, turn the Leica BDC to the appropriate setting and aim with a reticle like normal on 100 meters. The additional feature which also can be chosen on this scope is the rail mounting. You can mount this scope either with a rail or with 30mm rings. The rail is better because it's more robust. You have no marks when you rail the scope on its tube, and the scope is also always perfectly aligned. So you never have a tilted reticle because mounting the rail always sets the scope really horizontally. So if you make a short summary, as you can see, this scope is really bright with 91% of light transmission rate. Also it's really bright because it has a 56mm objective lens. It has a really great optical quality, like it should have, if it's made by Leica and it's made in Germany. The additional feature is that you can get a really good Leica BDC system for long range shots, which goes all the way to 500 and 600 meters, and this is unique in this class of hunting scopes. And you also get an Aquadura coatings which protect the outer surfaces of the lenses. So if you are looking for a super zoom scope for low light use and long shots, I think this is it's a great option for you. Thank you for watching, and all additional information about these scopes can be found on the link below in the description window of this video. Thank you.